Shalom, brothers and sisters. The Australian Labor Party's net zero plan involves killing koalas that get in the way of wind turbines. This is just beyond hilariously wrong, because we did a story not too long ago where we talked about just how useless these massive wind farms were in Europe when the snow set in and the winter arrived. Now suddenly, with no wind, nothing's moving, no energy's being created, all in the name of climate change. So now Craig Kelly, National Director of the United Australian Party, has shared on X that the Australian Labor Party's plan to reach net zero involves killing koalas that get in the way of their wind turbines. In February 2022, the koala was listed as endangered in Queensland, New South Wales, and the Australian Capital Territory, ACT, under the Federal Environmental Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act. The Clark Creek Wind Farm is a major renewables project being built in 3 states northwest of Rockhampton, Queensland. The first one will power up to 680,000 homes with 194 turbines being added. The environmental impact statement for the project says euthanasia will be conducted using blunt force trauma. Blunt force trauma is recommended to humanely kill reptiles to small to medium-sized mammals. It involves a hard, sharp blow to the base of the skull, kind of like what they did with seals. Now I got to ask you, you're all about saving the world and climate change and all this rubbish that you want everyone to believe. Why not relocate the koalas somewhere else? There are groups in Australia that dedicate themselves to looking after these creatures. But no, hammer to the back of the neck. And that tells you everything you need to know about what the actual agenda here is at the end of the day. Bill Gates cutting down all the trees and burying them to save the world, right? Go check that story out. And doing things like that in the name of climate change. And here, a protected animal, the koala bear, a hammer to the base of the neck for climate change. Makes sense at all? Is there anything going to be left by the time they're done, or will it just be a rock with no life except for the elites? And I think that's pretty much what the ultimate goal will be. Evil, twisted plans that fall apart the minute you give them any scrutiny. Keep praying for people, keep shedding the light so we can get more people out of darkness to the foot of the cross in the time we have left. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.